So I just had 3-4Ks in 5v5 and I felt like talking about them. So going into this match, so the spawns, I don't really know where to spawn, to be honest, on hospital. I just spawned there because maybe like I could have maybe chased in middle, but I don't want to chase hospital. I mean, I'd like to chase prisoner, but I don't want to chase hospital, so like I'm not gonna go there. But thankfully mechanic is like close to me because I spawned like close to 3 survivors, so I'm likely to have a good chase target regardless of where we spawn. So yeah, basically I go for mechanic and I just throw Raven, I think, on prisoner and then go for mechanic. Yeah, so my build is, I think I had yellow ping this game, I'm not sure, anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I like no survivors because against mechanic when you hit the bot, this thing triggers and your attack recovery is shorter, I think. And also there's an antiquarian, so I like this against harassers. Then I have, I mean, up down, the exhibitionist because I like it for full presence, double dashes, and triple Hunter's Instinct because Nightmare needs it, and running Berserker because it's the best thing you can have as a hunter. Okay, so throw Raven on prisoner and go after mechanic. So my strategy here is that I do against mechanic often. If I have another weak target I can change to. So I'm just trying to red light and looking around for mechanic. Strategy I do is I just hit the bot twice. So here I'm trying to red light again. Just not making it obvious where I'm going. She drops her bot here and I just hit it. And there's a confined space so she can't go to the window. So I red light, but she doesn't fall for it. I keep chasing her, and then she drops bot again. Somehow that misses, but okay. I just hit the bot again, and then I switch targets, because mechanic without bot is basically useless. Here it takes me a while to aim at prisoner, but I get the Raven on prisoner. I fake like I'm going back to mechanic, but I'm not. I just T on prisoner and get an insta-hit. This strategy is risky, like switching targets like that, but usually you can get a fast hit after your TP because the survivor doesn't expect you to do that. So, and I also have blink, so I throw a Raven on prisoner, keep chasing. He can go to the window because of confined, and I'm just gonna blink him down soon. And I blink him here. So like the ciphers are almost good. It's like almost 3 ciphers, Kite, but the mechanic has minus 30% decoding, and I'm kind of cheering on her cipher as well. So I throw a Raven on the chair and I start proxy camping. I see the antiquarian over there here, and I go after her. Just, I don't know, she kind of just takes the hit. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this is 5v5, so the survivors are like somewhat mid-tier, they're not very good. Anyway, TP back to the chair, get the hit on mechanic, and then kill the prison. I'm surprised this doesn't hit. Yeah, okay, now I remember, I have bad ping here. Also, no survivors triggering with 2 survivors nearby, the attack recovery is crazy. But then I disrespect the harasser, and she harasses. I tried getting the claw on prisoner there, I don't know why it went an antiquarian, but it still worked out somehow. It was a crazy hit. And then I respect the harasser and I just go after her. So this is why I like no survivors, because against harassers, that pallet is death. If you throw it, it's a bad pallet if you throw it down. So I just walk around it and kill her. So basically no survivors is giving me a lot of faster attack recovery here, because there are like so many people around. Also harasser and mechanic is also here. Okay, so leave the harasser back on the ground, clean up the pallet. I threw a Raven to the cipher mechanic is doing, just to slow her down. She's on like minus 60% decoding now, so she's basically completely useless. That's why I like... also I throw a Raven on prisoner and I go for the double down. Doubling down mercenary is really good, because every time he takes a full hit of damage he gets like shell shock stacks, and it takes him longer to heal, so slugging a mercenary is really good. Getting a double down on a mercenary is really good. So I just do that. That's something Nightmare can do. And something that Nightmare should do is just throw Raven on the survivor on chair. And then you just double down the rescuer and you can TP back to the survivor on chair. So that's what I did, kill the prisoner. Mercenary is still on the ground. I know that I don't remember, but here I red light. I probably know that Antiquarian doesn't have self-heal. I don't remember it exactly anymore, but I think that Raven was wrong, the wrong cipher. I got confused. Oh my god, okay, so now I blink her down and kill her. Here I don't know why I get stuck, but double dash was kind of slow. It was kind of weird, but it still worked out. So anyway, I burned down to self-heals, and so now I know that I can just share mechanic, I kill mechanic, and the other two survivors don't have self-heals, so I can just slug them. The mechanic gives up, doesn't even struggle, I don't know why, but... Okay, so I just share the mechanic, I throw Raven on chair, and I start camping upstairs. Look at ciphers, nothing is shaking, so I'm guessing they're healing somewhere, so I go outside and start looking for them. To see, also I'm looking for dungeon, to know where dungeon is. I see dungeon is there, I'm trying to look for them. I have tinnitus, when I lose it, when I have it again, look around and I see them. Mercenaries elbow padding in to go to the rescue. So I throw another Raven to the chair. This is another thing Nightmare can do. If you have two Ravens on chair, then both survivors will get a Raven on them. So that's another way you can double down. You just, so here I just go after Mercenary, just kill him, hit him twice. I don't really care about the mechanic. I know she's dead on chair, but I can always TP back to her, so it's not a problem. I just keep chasing Mercenary for the double down. And I know there are two ciphers left, and Antiquarian is the only one decoding, so it's not an issue, and I can even hear her. She's upstairs. So I throw Raven on her cipher, and then I chair mechanic for the kill. I go for second chair in basement because I'm like, maybe I will need first chair later. You never know. But I could have probably just shared first chair and saved a little bit of time anyway. So Antiquarian has a bird, Raven. I tried to look for her, but the Raven I think runs out right there when I try to TP to her, so I can do it. Mercenary is on the ground without self-heal, so I just have to chase after Antiquarian. I kinda like scare her to drop down. I pretend like I'm going upstairs, but I'm not. I just go to the window and she drops down in front of me. And that's the kill. So now it's slugging time. Yeah, they just surrender. And that's the game. So basically it was like my strategy against Mechanic. I just kill the bot and then TP away. Mechanic is completely useless for the rest of the game, because if you deal damage to two other survivors, she has minus 60% debuff in decoding, which makes her minus 50 total, which is the worst decoding speed in the game. A lot of people don't seem to understand that Mechanic is a terrible, horrible decoder if the survivors are injured, actually the worst decoder in the game. So I like running Tide on Mechanic actually, because I treat her like a rescuer, because like if your teammates are injured, Mechanic is better used as a rescuer instead of a decoder, because her decoding is so slow, it's horrible. So yeah, anyway, so I just killed the bot, TP to prisoner, tunnel prisoner, get the double downs with the Ravens on chair, and throwing Raven on the survivor that's that I'm tunneling. And yeah, that's basically like 101 Nightmare 4K. Yeah, like Nightmare 101, how to 4K on Nightmare. You get double downs, throw Raven on the tunnel survivor, and yeah, make them waste self-heals and then you slug them in the end. This game I also had yellow ping, and I got kited a lot here actually, and I don't know what this bug is on Nightmare, but okay. Wait, the spawns, okay, let's talk about the spawns. I have no clue what we're doing here, but I only really have one target that I can chase, and it's Enchantress. Puppeteer, I don't want to deal with that, even if it was like in a better area to chase. I mean, I can chase Puppeteer, but like, it's Puppeteer, it's such a stupid survivor, I don't want to chase that. I mean, I can technically chase any of them, but like, I hate chasing Puppeteer. He's a broken character. I hate chasing Pharaoh Lady. Invisibility is so stupid. And Toy Merchant, I mean, Toy Merchant in Hospital is kind of like unchaseable for Nightmare. The catapults just make way too much distance, so that's actually the one character I don't think I can chase. Maybe I can chase her in that corner specifically, but I don't even go for it. I just go for Enchantress because she's an actual chaseable target. Okay, so let's see. Build. I want to show my build. Okay, so I got Desperate Fight because I want to chase Enchantress, so I bring this especially for the Enchantress chase. Everything else should be the same. 1 Berserker, up down, Triple Hunter's Instinct, Exhibitionist and Overwhelmed for the 4K. Playing for a 4K even with bad ping because it's 5v5. And also, I just do that unless I'm in really high big tier. Okay, so I throw a bird on the Cypher to see if Enchantress started decoding it, but she's not there. I see her, I just follow the trails, red light, same thing I did before. I don't know why it took me so long to vault that window, but okay, I'm still trying to red light. I waited the pallet to wait for her to drop it if in case she's waiting to pallet stun me. That was a really late reaction on the swing, but okay, I mean, I do remember having bad ping this game, so yeah, here I get pallet stand, I do get kited here. There's confined on the... Wait, there's not confined on the window. Oh, it's already gone? That's crazy, it's been 20 seconds already? Okay, anyway. I keep chasing. Desperate Fight activates. She goes behind the wall so I don't get the hit, but now I do get a hit because she doesn't have knee jerk. If she had knee jerk, I wouldn't even get the hit here. She just died, thankfully. So anyway, throw a Raven on her and to help me chase better, but I mean, I didn't need it. I could have just thrown a Raven on the Cypher, but I didn't. Just blink her down, she doesn't react with the 3 stack, thankfully, so I get my down. Cyphers are pretty decent. This is a tie position. Oh yeah, my ping was so bad, I almost didn't make this chair. Like, oh my god. 3 struggles, 4 struggles, 5 struggles. If she had even 1 point in Will to Survive, I wouldn't have made the chair. My ping was so bad, I was so annoyed by that. It was so, oh my god. I was so worried that I wouldn't make the chair. Also, I don't know what the Toy Merchant is doing. I think the Toy Merchant is really low tier or something because she kind of throws this game, but anyway. Yeah, she also just walks into me and I miss because my ping is awful. Yeah, anyway, get the double down. I pick her up. I'm not sure if I'm trying to bait Enchantress back in or what, I don't remember. I think I was trying to bait her to use the 3 stack. I don't remember exactly why I picked up Toy Merchant. Anyway, I'm back on Enchantress now. But then she goes inside hospital and I'm like, okay, now I actually have to change targets because I can't chase that anymore. So I go back to Toy Merchant, I chair her, and probably go after Puppeteer after this. Probably throw... Oh, I see Enchantress right there, so I throw a Raven on the Cypher because I low-key wanna change targets to her again. I clean up the catapult and I think I changed targets to Enchantress again. Yeah, I just go after Enchantress here. Make Puppeteer waste his tide and just go after Enchantress. She's on second chair anyway, she shouldn't have shown herself to me, and my ping is so bad I don't even get that window hit. I was so annoyed. Anyway, I get the hit here. Second chair. I think I go after Puppeteer here. Do I bird? Do I Raven the chair? No, okay, I Raven the Cypher, yeah, okay. I'm gonna go after Puppeteer. Here I tried to bait the Lewis, but I'm too close and I actually hit it. I was trying to miss it, but I hit it. Anyway, he gets the rescue. He uses another one. I'm just trying to hit the Enchantress here. She does a good stun, cancelling my vault there. Throw a Raven on her. Keep chasing. And then the Puppeteer keeps body blocking. There's only 1 Cypher left. I'm not sure what the progress is, so I just decide I need to blink past the body block. I can't let them kite me too long. So I just get her out of the game. Now she's dead, thankfully. There's only 1 Cypher left, so now I'm looking at Cyphers. I see the Cypher over there, so I scare Puppeteer a little, but I'm not actually chasing him. I'm going to the Cypher. Toy Merchant is on it. I'm looking around trying to find her because I didn't see the trail for some reason. Anyway, start chasing Toy Merchant on the last cipher, so they have to start a new one. She doesn't notice the confined space and just goes down. Break the cut. Oh, I don't even break the cut. Okay, I don't waste time. Puppeteer gets greedy for this cipher, and yeah, that's the bad choice. They should just be opening a new cipher. Just throw Raven on the cipher, and he doesn't know the decoy. Decoy doesn't work against Nightmare. You can still see them after they go invisible. You can still spy on them. So anyway, right. I'm just camping the last cipher now. We never started a new one, so the Toy Merchant kited really. I mean, both Toy Merchant and Puppeteer didn't kite at all, so like now I'm in a winning position despite the very early game. Hit the Pharaoh Lady out of the invisibility, and then I just chase whoever is trying to go to the cipher because I need to stop them from popping the cipher. So hit down the Pharaoh Lady, leave her on the ground because I want her to waste her self-heal because I'm gonna slug her for the 4k later. Mind game the Puppeteer, get him down, and I'm also gonna slug him because I also wanna slug him for the 4k, and I'm gonna go find Toy Merchant and share her for the kill. So I'm looking at ciphers, or am I? I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm just looking at for her. Okay, I'm not looking at 7. I'm just looking around. I have Tinnitus. I don't see her there. I don't know how I don't see her there. I'm a Joseph main. I'm so blind. I don't. I don't see her there. So I just go back to the cipher when Pharaoh Lady heals herself. Yeah, just go back to the cipher. I see that Pharaoh Lady picks up Puppeteer. At this point, I should have known that Puppeteer wasted self-heal, but during the game, I remember I didn't notice that. I saw Pharaoh Lady healing there, and I was like, okay, so Puppeteer still self-heal, maybe. So anyway, I keep camping the cipher. I go after Puppeteer, I think. Try to get him down and slug him, because Puppeteer and Pharaoh Lady are the two targets that I need to slug, and Toy Merchant is the one I need to chair for the kill, because she's already on the second chair. So anyway, he's kiting me, they're healing. Oh yeah, I count 9 seconds and then I attack, so I knew that the puppet was running out there, so I attack him. It only lasts 9 seconds. Then I see them healing, so I go after Toy Merchant because I want to get her out of the game. She's the one who's my chair target, not the Pharaoh Lady or the Puppeteer, because I want to slug them for the 4k. So I just chase Toy Merchant, I have Blink, I can just kill her here. I think I didn't have a Raven on the cipher. It was kinda risky chasing so much the Toy Merchant without paying attention to the cipher. Anyway, I chair her, I have Raven on the cipher, so... Oh, she's dead on chair. Okay, even better. So anyway, yeah, I just throw Ravens on the ciphers to slow down the decoding. We never open a new one, so just camp the cipher, TP back to it, and just kill them both, and then... Oh, actually I don't kill them both. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting endgame. I keep throwing Ravens on the cipher. Puppeteer gets greedy and goes down. So I leave him on the ground because I have to slug for the 4k. And now I go look around for the Pharaoh Lady. And I'm always throwing Ravens back on the cipher because I need the info if like... I mean, at this point I still don't know if Puppeteer used self-heal or not because I didn't notice it during the game, so if he ever heals himself or if Pharaoh Lady goes back to him to heal him, I need the info on the ciphers, and I mean, I know it's nearly primed right now. I can see the 87%. When Pharaoh Lady does that thing, the hunter sees it too, so I can see the 87%, so I need to like camp it and like pay attention to it, pay close attention, otherwise they can pop. So I keep looking around for Pharaoh Lady, I keep looking around. I can't find her. Eventually I go to check for a dungeon location. I hear her opening a chest, so I see her over there. And now I start chasing her. At this point, if I knew... Okay, here I throw a Raven on her. If I knew that Puppeteer used self-heal, I would TP back on top of him, chair him, so it buys me like 60 seconds to down Pharaoh Lady. and I would go back to Pharaoh Lady. But I don't know if he has self-heal or not, so I'm just trying to kill Pharaoh Lady as fast as possible. Because if I TP back to him and he self-heals, then I can't hit him again because he's gonna die. So anyway, she hits the flywheel, but it was kind of mispositioned and he doesn't get dungeon. Luckily for me. It was really close, but like, yeah, the better play there is, if I noticed that the puppeteer had no self-heal, I could have just TP'd back to him, chair him, so I have 60 seconds of time to down the Pharaoh Lady, who has now a Raven on top of her, so I can see her for 20 seconds, I can just walk back to her, and then I can kill her in the 60 seconds of chair time of puppeteer. But since I didn't notice that during the game, I couldn't TP back, because the moment I TP back, if he has self-heal, he self-heals, and then I can't hit him again, because if I hit him, he's insta-dead, and Pharaoh Lady gets dungeon. So he could just insta-heal, start pushing the Cypher, go to the gate, open the gate, and I can't do anything about it, because I can't hit him. If I hit him, Pharaoh Lady gets dungeon. So I would basically have like, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 seconds max to down Pharaoh Lady in that case, before Puppeteer opens the gate and gets out. So yeah, I couldn't do that without knowing that he used self-heal. But if I paid attention during the game, I could have known that he used it, and I could have just TP'd on him and chaired him for giving myself 60 extra seconds to down Pharaoh Lady before the dungeon even opens. Anyway, last game. There's one more here. This game, what was this game? Oh yeah, both of those were on Hospital. I bring Blink on Hospital because I'm bad at using Warp, first of all, and second of all, I mean, Warp can be good on Hospital, but like there are so many pallets, so many windows, so many walls that I like Blink better. Just makes it easier for me, like to down survivors with Blink on Hospital. Okay, spawns. So I was kinda arguing spawning in the bottom and chasing Factory because I thought probably Lawyer is there, right? So I could try doing that, but then I thought, okay, instead of that, I'm gonna spawn top left, block the Lawyer Cypher if he's in Factory, and I'm gonna chase the Gravekeeper in middle and push him down into Lawyer. Or at least that was my idea. Because Lawyer has to like rotate away from Factory to, I mean, I guess either to Gate or to Sandbags. I was thinking he would go Sandbags, and I wanted to just cut across middle through Gravekeeper and maybe even just chase Lawyer at that point in Sandbags if I see him, but yeah, I'm never chasing Meteorologist. I hate Meteorologist. She's too strong of a character. If she's played well, she kites too long, so I don't want to chase that. Grave is honestly a weaker kiter than Meteorologist, in my opinion. I'm not sure how true that is, but I prefer chasing Grave. So yeah, that's the idea. I just try to lock the Lawyer Cypher, and then I go chase Gravekeeper, which also removes their tide. Like, these survivors are not like top tier survivors, so we're probably not running tide on Gardener or Meteorologist, but they might, you know, you never know. Anyway, the idea was I remove a tide, I chase Gravekeeper maybe into Lawyer, so it's still kind of like I can still chase Lawyer. Anyway, that's the idea. So okay, let's go. The build, let's see the build. The build in this case, I bring Warp. Okay, I have Green Ping. I bring Warp because I have Green Ping. If I had Yellow Ping, I would bring Blink just to help me get the hits, like get the hits for sure. Because Yellow Ping Warp is like so slow that sometimes I use it and it doesn't get me the hit, and it's like a wasted trait, and it's like it's really annoying. So if I had Yellow Ping this game, I would have probably brought Blink again, but I had Green Ping. This game was actually a Green Ping game, so I was more confident with the Warp. The build is exactly the same, I think, except for the Desperate Fight, because that was specifically for the Enchantress chase, so I just give double Berserker instead. Okay. So like I said, I throw Raven middle to Gravekeeper because I want to chase him. He runs into me for some reason, but makes it in time with the shovel so I don't get a hit. But yeah, okay, here I red light him and he falls for it. Like I said before, these survivors are not exactly high tier, so the games are kind of stomps, but it's fine. I just wanted to show because I think I played well and there are like concepts that I want to explain in this game. So okay, anyway, I keep chasing the Gravekeeper. I just break the pallet because I don't want to deal with him sitting under a pallet for 5 minutes with the shovel. I mean, it's 30 seconds, but you get what I mean. So I keep chasing him. I know the shovel is like still 20 more seconds, so I just hit it. And I hear someone decoding there. Oh, here I wait a little. Okay, that's kind of a nice thing I did, but I wanted to show that. I wait a little for him after he drops the pallet. Before using warp, I wait for him to move away from the pallet. And after he moves away from the pallet, I warp on him, and then I have enough time to hit him before he can vault back. Also, Lawyer just gave me a free hit. Like, yeah, low tier survivors, what can I say? I mean, they're Griffins, I think. It's not low tier, it's, I guess, mid tier. Anyway, I didn't notice the Gardener chair was broken, so I wasted some time, but whatever. So here I probably throw Raven on chair, I assume? I'm not throwing Raven. Oh yeah, the Raven on that Cypher is kinda useless as well. Yeah, here I should be throwing Raven on chair, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I do it, but that's really late. I should have done this a long time ago, and I should have done it with the Raven on Cypher as well. I shouldn't have thrown a Raven on the Cypher. So anyway, Raven on chair, so I can almost stuff the rescue, but I can't because it's Gardener and she just uses her bubble. And she has died, actually, I didn't expect that. So I can't farm the grave, but anyway, I see where he's going, I just go for the double down. This time I don't have a Raven on top of grave to like TP back to him, but I still go for the double down because I see him running kind of in a corner, so I can always find him. I have Deer Hunt, so I'm not afraid that I'm gonna lose him. I'm just gonna check the corner. He's not in the corner, so he has to be by the gate, so I just go by the gate and I find him with Deer Hunt behind the rock. I don't know how much time I wasted for that double down. I don't know how worth it was, but like, I went for it. So I chaired by the Cypher. I feel like I knew there was someone working on this Cypher, that's why I chaired here, but I don't know how I knew. Anyway, so I just dropped Raven on chair, tried to red light her. She comes, like, she flies into me, but I missed the hit, sadly. And then I just hit her. It's an early rescue, so I'm like, okay, just rescue. And it's an early rescue, and then I just... Okay, here I don't have a Raven. I didn't have like... Okay, I'm not sure actually. I just don't... Anyway, I don't go for the double down. And there I broke that pallet because I expected the wind blast, the gale from Meteorologist, and I wanted her to cancel my pallet breaking with the gale. So that's why I broke the pallet, but she didn't even hit the gale, so whatever. Anyway, I warped down the grave and it's dead now. Now next chase, I need to look at Cypher and throw a Raven and... Okay, I see Meteorologist healing with the clouds, so I just throw a Raven at her, I remember. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm waiting for cooldown on Raven. Okay, I have Raven now. I just throw it on Meteorologist and I TP on top of her. Stop her from healing. I don't know how that misses. That's crazy. But okay, anyway. And here I play some mind games. I go back around. I keep her cornered over there, basically. I keep going back and forth to keep her cornered. And then, yeah, just red light and she runs into me. So, I'm gonna chair Meteorologist. Oh yeah, Gardener. I got the double down on Gardener, but I have no clue if she used Self-Fear or not. It turns out that she didn't, so... But she's still gonna be my Slag target, regardless. So I chair Meteorologist, and now I go find the other survivors. Find Gardener, she gets the bubble in time. Sadly, I hit the bubble. I throw Raven on chair. And then I hit Gardener and TP back to chair. So I get the double down, because I mean, she's right in front of me. Why not? And I have to slag her for the 4K, so I leave her on the ground. I red light her, and yeah, she's not a high tier survivor, so she just runs into me kind of. Yeah, get her down, chair her, she's on second chair. Oh, wait. Oh, I remember now. Maybe I thought that Gardener used their self-heal because I leave the chair. And Gardener just self-heals and gets a free rescue. Yeah. Yeah, I thought she didn't have self-heal anymore, I guess. So I just left her on the ground, but she gets the rescue. So it's kind of annoying, but I can still find them. There's one cipher left. I think I know which one it is. Or maybe not, because I didn't throw the raven on the right cipher. But anyway. Hit the gardener down. Here I low-key for a moment thought that she was my chair target. I thought she was meteorologist, so I grabbed her. But then while ballooning I think, wait, this is supposed to be my my slug target, the one that used their self-heal. So I just go to the cipher and drop her down. And I go after lawyer, because I know now that gardener has no self-heal, so now I want to waste the lawyer self-heal. So I probably, okay, I warp on top of him. I stop him from going to the window, like I warp in such a way that he can't make it to the window, and then I slug him. Throw a raven to the other cipher, and now I just go look for meteorologist. Okay, this is very long slug gameplay, I think, so I'm just gonna speed it up a bit. So I'm just looking for meteorologist, I see the trails, I red light her, I get her down, she's dead on chair, so I chair her, I throw a raven on the prime, I mean not prime side, but on the last cipher. Just to slow down the decoding in case lawyer gets up and goes to decode, I don't know. So yeah, now it's just slug gameplay, I need to find lawyer. Looking, oh yeah, I got tinnitus over there, and I'm like, okay, so you're close to here? But then no, he's like on the opposite side of the map healing the gardener. I'm like, I hate tinnitus because I never understand where the survivor is. I thought he was in that like corner, but no, he went back to the gardener. That was crazy. Anyway. Yeah, the gardener gets another good bubble, and here I go to the right because I want to have pallet control. I don't want him to make it to the pallet. So I just go through the pallet, and he doesn't make it to the pallet, and I hit him down. So lawyer has no self-heal, gardener has no self-heal. I just leave him on the ground, and I go find the gardener for the 4K. I get tinnitus over here, I see dungeon, so I'm just looking around, expecting her to wait on dungeon, but she's not. I lose tinnitus, I just throw a raven back. On the last cipher, I go back checking on lawyer to make sure she's not getting a backdoor heal, and then they just surrender. Yeah, so that's it. Some 4K strategies on Nightmare. Basically, a lot of double downs, how to use ravens on ciphers, on the, not the rescuer, but like on the tunnel survivor, the chaired survivor, and then doubling down the rescuer so you can TP to the chaired survivor, and blah blah blah. Yeah, all good stuff. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.